Let's start with a common myth. Many people think icebergs are just solid, unchanging blocks of frozen water, sitting still in the vast ocean. They imagine lifeless, permanent fixtures in a frozen world, like mountains made of ice. This picture is common, but it is not the complete story. The reality is far more dynamic and exciting. These immense structures are in a constant state of flux, moving with currents, melting under the sun, and breaking apart in dramatic fashion. They are, in a way, alive with the forces of nature. Now for the fact. Icebergs are mobile storytellers of our Earth. They are constantly moving, melting, and breaking apart, in a process both beautiful and powerful. Each berg carries a secret history in its frozen layers. Tiny air bubbles preserve ancient atmospheres, a record from centuries ago. Icebergs influence water, ecosystems, and the life that depends on them. So forget the static block of ice. Think of a living, breathing traveler. Icebergs begin their incredible lives in the coldest, most remote places on Earth. Centuries of snowfall compress into dense, blue glacial ice. Pulled by gravity, glaciers crawl toward the sea, carving the land as they go. They pick up rocks and soil, a conveyor belt carrying Earth's record to the coast. At the ocean, pressure, cracks, and melt make the floating front unstable. With a thunderous roar, a new iceberg is born and sets sail. A free-floating island of fresh water, now at the mercy of winds, waves, and currents. Not all icebergs look the same. Tabular. Flat-topped giants from Antarctic ice shelves, vast as small countries. Pinnacle. Sharp spires sculpted by melt and breakage, dramatic and unstable. Blocky. Cube-like, steep sides, smaller than tabular but still formidable. Dome. Smooth, rounded tops, edges softened by sun, wind, and waves. Wedge. A tilted block, one side deeper, a giant icy blade through water. These classifications guide mariners, clues to stability, drift, and hidden danger. Practical knowledge for survival in polar waters. So those are the main types. Here is the first big surprise. Only a tiny fraction shows. About 90% hides beneath the waves. For every 10 meters above, there can be 90 meters below. The submerged mass can spread wide, unseen by the eye. The Titanic struck the hidden shelf, an eternal warning. As melt shifts its center of gravity, an iceberg can roll suddenly, turtling, creating dangerous waves. Modern radar, sonar, and satellites help, but the rule stands. Always keep your distance. The unseen majority holds the real power. Second surprise, icebergs are not always white. White means many tiny bubbles scatter light in all directions. Deep blue shows old, compressed, bubble-free ice filtering out reds. Green comes from marine ice under shelves. Yellow organic matter mixing with blue light. Stripes record trapped sediments or refrozen meltwater. Tree rings in ice. Yeah, it is really quite remarkable. Once a berg calves from Greenland or Antarctica, a long journey begins. Major currents, slow rivers of the sea, transport it for thousands of kilometers. That is how bergs reach busy shipping lanes far from polar latitudes. Sunlight carves channels, warm air and water melt from above and below. Waves weaken edges, constant decay reshapes the berg every day. Drift is complex. Winds, tides, and eddies can stall or reverse its path. Satellites and models forecast motion, critical for ships and offshore platforms. Eventually, giants shatter into growlers and bergy bits, until the last fragment melts. Fresh water, minerals, and ancient air released to the sea. The journey is complete, its message delivered. Well, it is kind of poetic, really. Climate change is accelerating melt in glaciers and the oceans. Surface melt lubricates beds, speeding ice to the sea, more frequent calving. Warmer currents thin ice shelves from below, priming collapse. We have seen shelves disintegrate, releasing armadas of tabular bergs. Accelerated ice loss raises global sea levels, threatening coasts worldwide. Satellites, aircraft, and field teams track speed, temperatures, and calving rates. Yeah, it is urgent. The story of the iceberg is mystery, beauty, and warning. Messengers from the past, ancient climates sealed in ice, active players today, shaping marine ecosystems and navigation. Old wisdom meets new tech, radar, satellites, charts, and distance. International teams model drift and melt to protect people and plan ahead. Our choices, energy, policy, community action, shape the ice to come. The icebergs will continue their silent, majestic journey, and it is up to us to ensure the story ahead is one of balance, resilience, and hope.